Okay, here's a quick tip. Before you enter the kiln, you should pot up, overload, and renew all up. So you're basically save a dose in the kiln, and you just bank and grab the potions you need quick and enter. For the first 10 waves, they're gonna be range based creatures. So you're gonna want to use melee mainly, and here's the spot you want to use. Well, depends if you're in good gear or if you're experienced or not, but you should just pray range on wave 1 and attack these creatures with the Titan and everything, or if you have a yak you just use your normal weapons. This is the safe spot you want to use if you're a pure or using a yak or you're just new to the kiln, and that's where you're gonna spend your first 20 waves mainly. Okay, if you're speedrunning, you might wanna just stand in the corners, northwest and northeast corners, to kill the creatures faster with the Titan, so you can kill them on spawn and save some time. And special weapons are not really necessary or required, but I just bring a DDS for the hell of it. Oh, here's a method. If you get like a mage behind the ranger or two creatures of different attack styles, you can just use the Titan and not have to tank anything. Like this is wave 4, and I'm not taking any damage from the rangers because my Titan is killing them instead. Here's another method. If you get the ranger on you when you're fighting a mage down here, you can just stand down here and send your Titan on it. Here, wave 5, this is gonna be the first dill of the fight kiln. He's gonna spawn east of you, and the only way to kill him is by using a pickaxe on him to crack his shell and then kill him normally. Or you can just use a steel Titan, which I'm doing, which is very effective, as you can see. And while your Titan's killing them, you just kill the ranged creatures with your melee attacks. And pot up if you need to. By the way, I'm using regular prayers because I've done this many times and I don't really need soul split, but if you're new you should definitely use curses if you have them, and soul split whenever you need to regenerate an HP. Oh, if you're speedrunning and notice you're on 2 creatures at the same time, and if you're not, if you're in the best gear like I am, then you should be fine because you won't be taking much damage. You have pretty high defense bonuses. But if you're pure, you want to stay down the southeast L rock where my mouse is now, and just kill them like slowly. Okay, on wave, wait, this is, yeah, wave 8, there's gonna be a level 400 mage to the east of you, and he's very dangerous. You can hit up to 600s, I believe. So I highly suggest praying mage against him. And here you might want to send the Titan on him, and then get out and kill the mage after you kill the ranger. Oh, by the way, the creatures hit 10% through prayer, so if you get small hits you shouldn't be worried, because you're just like that. Oh, wave 9, there's gonna be only these level 200 rangers, and they're pretty easy to kill. You can soul split flick them if you want to and use your specs, because next wave is gonna be the first Jad, so don't freak out. Okay, right as you kill the last ranger, you want to go down southeast because the Jad's gonna spawn southwest. As soon as the wave starts, there's gonna be a level 200 ranger to the east of you, which you wanna kill. Maybe soul split if you have to. Then prepare to fight a Jad to the west of you. So I suggest healing up to full HP, potting up and everything. Then you can just go west and fight Jad. Oh, there's no healers on the Jads here because I don't know why, but these are just higher level. They hit harder and they hit through prayer, just like 10%. They're pretty easy though. Just like yeah, you should probably polyport them. And the crystals in the middle will never disappear unless you log out or finish the kiln. So you don't have to like pick them up and juggle the brews or whatever. You can just leave them there until you need them. And if you want to save some supplies, you might want to use the restoration crystals. They restore your HP to full, and they give you full prayer as well. The next waves, wave 11 to 20, are gonna be mage based, so you want to range them. Here you see me using the Titan on the ranger and fighting the mage without any problems. Soon there will be level 400 Zex Majors spawning to the west and the east of you, so you might want to pray mage against these, as these hit very hard and through prayer of course. So if you're a pure, you might want to bring blood barrage and barrage these, or probably all the creatures when you have to. But yeah, as I said, the crystal will stay in the middle and you should pick them up only when you need them. And I only use crystals on wave 36 and 37 to speed it up, but you should probably use the restoration crystal whenever you're low on HP and prayer. So here's a little trick. If you go out right under the mage and then run back here and send your Titan on the ranger will die, the Melior will come here so you can soul split him, and the mage will still be trapped. So you should soul split this Melior to gain some HP. As I said before, you should use the Titan as much as you can, so you don't have to take any unnecessary damage. This is especially useful if you're a pure, because you probably get hit all the time. Here's wave 19, I believe, and there's just gonna be a bunch of 160 mages, so you just wanna pray mage, and you can soul split flick them if you want to, but I do not recommend doing it unless you're only fighting one at a time, because you can get KO'd off pretty high HP if you're unlucky. The next wave is gonna be a Jad, wave 20. There's gonna be a level 400 Zek to the east of you, which you're gonna have to kill before the Jad, I suggest. When you kill them, you want to go to full HP, pot up, and then go west to fight the Jad as the last wave. I highly recommend not potting, using overloads in the middle of combat when you're fighting a Jad, unless you're very good at killing Jads, because the damage he does, if you miss a prayer switch you might die, because the overload damages you for 500 HP and he can hit like 1000. So don't do what I do unless you've done this many times before and feel comfortable doing it. Okay, from wave 21 to 23 there's only gonna be Meliors, so you wanna pray melee and use mage on them. And these are very easy to trap behind the obstacles around the arena, so you can pretty much just soul split your HP back, so you don't have to use any supplies here pretty much. Here are the Meliors you want to trap. You can just stand here, let them all come up to you, and when they came to you, you just want to go behind the obstacle like this, stand there, kill the small things, and then you can just soul split the other ones without taking any damage. This is wave 24, and you want to stand in the northeast corner, kill the ranger really fast, and then pray melee and trap the Meliors like you did in the previous wave. wave 25, you want to stand in the northwest corner, send your Titan on the Ranger and kill it. Then you want to pray melee. You want to stay directly north of the middle rock. There's gonna be a mage behind that melee over there. It's coming against me now, so you want to pray mage. Then you kill the meteors and just tank the mage with the mage spray on. So you're gonna be safe from the meteors. On wave 26 it's pretty much the same, but there's a ranger on the both sides. Then there's gonna be a meteor coming up to you, which you wanna trap. There's gonna be a mage to the east of you, so you wanna just kill the meteors quick. Use the restoration crystal if you need to. Then go east, put the range on and the mage prayer on, and kill the major. There's one more mage south of the rock, so when you go down here, you're gonna see both a mage and a meteor, so you wanna be careful. Get out like this. And if you stand here, it's pretty much safe. You can soul split it a bit, but you have to be careful, just because when it dies, the mage is gonna attack you instantly. Like now. Fuck. When you kill this ranger, you're gonna come to wave 29, I believe. 27. Sorry. No, 28. Sorry, I don't know. Wait. Yeah, 27. You want to just kill the ranger. Then there's only gonna be meteors on the wave. There's no majors, as you can see. You're pretty much safe with melee prayer on. You can trap these and soul split them easily. Then, by the way, I'm watching this video and recording the audio at the same time, so I'm not doing this live because I was in a Skype call at the time, as you can see in the bottom. The next wave is gonna be wave 28 with the dills, and though these are not hard to trap, these are very hard, easy, sorry, and I'll show you how to trap them in a second. When you've killed the last meteor, you want to stand directly to the east of the middle rock, hugging the rock, and you want to just stand there. You're gonna be pretty much safe because there's gonna be a mage to the west of you. There's gonna be dills coming up to you, so you want to pray melee. Wait a second, let them all come up to you. By the way, these can hit through prayers, so you want to stay safe and eat up. Then you just run east to this rock. You gotta make sure you're hugging the rock. Then you're pretty much safe. Call your Titan so it doesn't melee them. And then you just let the Titan do the work while you just sit back and watch. If you're using a pickaxe, it's pretty much the same, but you gotta stand on the corner, run out, hit him once, go back, and repeat. And when you've killed the last one, you wanna go west, because there's gonna be the major and 2 more dills. And the dills are pretty much trapped at the moment, so you can just kill the major quick. Then you go back to the safe spot and kill the last 2 dills. It's pretty much like before. You just do the same. If you're using a Titan, you just use the special attack like before. Okay, wave 29. There's gonna be only meteors. So you wanna pray melee and trap them and soul split them if you can. It's a pretty easy wave, so you shouldn't have any troubles doing it. Pot up if you have to, soul split your HP back if you can and if you have to, and just sit back and relax for a minute. Because wave 30 is gonna be a Jad. You have to stand exactly where I stand or you'll be attacked by a Jad. So as soon as you kill the last meteor on wave 29, you wanna stand north of the rock on the northern spot, exactly where I'm standing, and pray melee. Because there's gonna be 2 meteors coming at you. There's gonna be a Jad southwest, another meteor southeast. But you're pretty much safe here if you pray melee. You wanna kill these 2 real quick. Then when the last one's dead, you wanna stand from the western side, you just go out, fight the Jad like normally, then you kill the meteor afterwards, and you can soul split him if you have to. Next wave is gonna be wave 31. There's only gonna be rangers, so you can just wear the melee gear and pray range, and you're pretty much gonna be safe, except for when you're in melee range. So you wanna just kill these quick with the Titan, or your if you're using a yak, you just use the weapons you use. The next wave is gonna be wave 32. There's only gonna be meteors in there, so you can just trap them as soul splits if they have to, and pot up of course if you need to. And don't forget to use the restoration crystals when you have to, because they can save you a lot of supplies if you use them the right way. After you've killed the last meteor, you want to stand northeast of the rock, north of the rock, hug the rock on the eastern side and pray mage, because there's gonna be 4 majors coming at you. I like to use the range crystal because it just speeds it up a bit, but you don't want to complete the wave fully, because you don't want to be range crystal when you're fighting the Jad on the next wave. So I suggest leaving the last major on low HP and then move on to the next one, and no, I mean wait for the crystal to wear off, then you finish it off and start the next wave. As you see here, I get into low HP, then I get off and wait for the crystal to wear off. After the crystal wears off, you want to finish him off. Then you're gonna be fighting a Jad on wave 34, which is the next one. So you want to heal up and be ready. I use the restoration crystal here because I'm low HP, and this is a pretty complicated wave. No, sorry, I mean wave 35 is pretty complicated. In this wave you want to stand north of the rock on the eastern side like usual and pray melee, and you're pretty much safe because the Jad is southeast and he can't reach you from here. And if you kill the meteor, you want to go to the west side and kill the Jad like normally, because the ranger won't reach you. Luckily, the next wave, 35, isn't as complicated as it used to be on RuneScape before, because there's a small bug here. I'll show you in a second. You want to stand exactly on this spot, west of the rock, hugging it, and pray melee. You might you can use a invulnerability crystal if you want to, but that's not recommended. You just stand here, pray melee, kill the northern meteor first. When it's dead, you want to kill the southern one and move up quick to Jad and stand 2 squares away of him, which is 1 square in, like the north of the rock on the west side. I'll show you in a second. You gotta be careful so you don't get hit by the mage, because he can hit pretty hard. So see here, I go up quick and I'm ready to watch Jad's prayer. I do not recommend flicking Jads with melee. It's really ineffective, but I guess I was just trying to show off or something. After you've killed the major, you wanna stand right here because you're gonna be having two Jads south of you. I'll show you the spot in a second. Luckily you're gonna have to only fight one Jad once. Stand here and you're safe. You wait for the Jads to spawn and wait until they're right south of you. Then you take the western Jad first. And I like to wait for my overload to wear off so I can use the mage crystal and speed it up by a lot. So you should pick them up before this wave. You'll see me hitting really high with the mage crystal. See, 1.5k, and basically just 2-3 hitting these Jads. So the next wave is gonna be the final one, which is the Haraken one, the boss. Look at this, it's just insane. The mage crystal makes it hit so hard, so it's really good to use on this wave, especially because the Jads may take a while otherwise. If you're maging, you wanna use range prayer and wear your mage gear. And use the mage crystal, of course. I'm not sure about the time on here. It used to be 27 seconds above the lava and 45 under with the boss head spawns, but I'm not sure if it's the same on here. So you just wanna run around a bit and be careful and wait for the head to pop up so you can kill him. If you're using the max gear and the mage crystal, you should be able to get him in 2 spawns. There we go. You should spam your Titan special attack to do as much damage as you can. Don't forget to move around to check if the head has spawned, because you don't want to miss any time, because it might cost you a lot of supplies if you get unlucky with the spawns of the tentacles, because there's gonna be mage and range tentacles, and these can hit pretty hard if you're in bad gear, and if you're close enough within 2 squares they can melee you and hit pretty hard as well, so you should probably stay away a bit. But here we go, hopefully the final pop-up of the head. I'm pretty lucky with the tentacle spawns, but you might get unlucky and have like 5 mage and 5 rangers next to you. That's pretty damn dangerous. But anyway, if you complete this, you're pretty much done with the kiln, and you can choose the reward, which is either a Takarkel or a Amulet of Fury. And I chose the Takarkel because I have 2 Furies at the moment. There you go. Congratulations on your probably first Takarkel, I don't know. But anyways, thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment if this helped you. And